Hey there, how you doing? So recently, like many of you, I've had some unwelcome and unexpected stuff happen to me. And that basically this is life, isn't it? Stuff just happens. Couldn't get passports, so couldn't go on holiday, so I had to stay at home, look after kids. My wife went away, and well deserved too. Most recently, my Instagram account got hacked and started sending out phishing emails and cryptocurrency. So apologies if I've been trying to sell you that. But but I keep coming back to a story my Shire teacher loves to tell, and I want to tell you it. It's called Good News, Bad News, Who Knows? And it goes like this. It concerns a farmer, and a very simple farmer. He's got one horse, one son, a bit of land, some neighbors that he loves to get over, have a cup of tea with at the end of the day. So one day, his horse escapes, just runs off. He's gone, no horse. His neighbors come along and say, "Oh, this is terrible news. What bad karma. This is horrendous. Oh, the end of the world," right? He sort of sits, listens, and says, "Well, good news, bad news, who knows? Who knows? Let's find out." Right? The very next day, the horse comes back, bringing with it a herd, if that's the right word, a herd of wild horses. Woohoo! He secures them, sits down with his buddy for a beer at the end of the night, and his buddy goes, "This is great news. This is fantastic. This is what good karma you must have." And he kind of shrugs his shoulders, says, "Good news, bad news, who knows? Let's find out." Now, the very next day, his son is trying to train one of these wild horses and gets thrown and breaks his leg. Of course, at the end of the day, his buddy's there sitting with him at a cup of tea, having a beer. And he goes, "This is horrendous. What bad news, what bad karma." And again, the farmer sort of quietly just says, "Well, good news, bad news, who knows? Let's find out." Now, a visiting army comes through town and they sweep up all the young men, conscripts them to take them off to fight some far off battle for some warlords, right? They took one look at this son with broken leg and just leave him. He's useless to them. You can guess, right? At the end of the day, the neighbor comes over and he's like, "This is fantastic. This is great news. The son's going to recover. He'll be able to help you out. He won't die. Good karma." And again, the farmer simply says, "Good news, bad news, who knows?" So I always think of that. I think we're too quick to judge, in the heat of emotion and when our plans get diverted in unexpected, unwelcome ways, we kind of throw up our hands and say, "Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me?" But really, perhaps a more mindful approach would be willing to understand or assume that we don't see the big picture. Much like driving at night on a windy mountain road, the headlights only show so far. We see only so far. But soon enough, you keep traveling, and that corner doesn't finish. It's not the end of the road. It's just a corner, right? So I think good news, bad news is as a wonderful sign of not getting too emotional, too quick to judge. Emotion's never good at, of course we get angry, upset, but holding on to that and building it and fueling it with emotion just burns you up, right? It's just the beauty of not being too quick to judge. When one door just won't open for you, you can step back and notice that, hey, there's something else right here. So anyway, good news, bad news, who knows? I thought I'd share with that. Let me know how you go. If you apply that, if you can remember that with the small stuff, the big stuff, just shrug your shoulders, say, "Look, let's find out. Let's deal with it in the same, as the Stoics might say, with the same calm, clarity, the same resources that we have today." Yeah. So good luck. Let me know. And thank you.